Next on Great Day at 9A, what school officials say districts should do after disturbing data on learning declines because of the pandemic.
Tonight, the New England Patriots welcome the Hamzy and DeMonte families.
A touching tribute for two fallen Bristol officers. We're going to show it to you.
Why you're going to be paying more for some of your favorite streaming services, the price increase you want to know about.
And how a holiday pop-up has become a fixture for some families in need in our state. Marcy is live at the very special store just ahead on Great Day at 9A.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Great Day at 9A. I'm Caitlin Francis in for Nicole.
And I'm Scott Haney.
Yeah.
You just reminded me, I'm Scott Haney.
Did you wake up that way today?
I did. I woke up this morning. I was well rested. I had a couple of weird dreams, but other than that, I'm good to go.
What's new?
What's new? The dreams are crazy. I got to be honest with you.
They're always crazy. It's bonkers.
Yes.
I don't understand
Yes.
what's happening up in your noggin.
Up in my noggin, it's crazy. Well, we do have to get to the headlines.
I know. We'll get a check on your forecast just coming up in a few minutes. But first, let's get to those top stories. Some disturbing new data on how much the pandemic disrupted performance in school. The latest report from the National Assessment of Educational Progress shows significant declines in math and reading for 4th and 8th graders here in our state, as well as all across the country. Math scores dropped an average of 10 points from the last assessment back in 2019.
Now, in our state, there are also major gaps for students of different races and ethnicity. Black and Hispanic students scored an average of 34 points lower in reading than white students.
If this is not a wake-up call for us to double down our efforts and improve education, even before the pandemic, then I don't know what will.
Because of the pandemic, he was not able to go to school. Maybe the group activities, he must have missed out.
Administrators suggest adding teachers, reducing class sizes, and encourage parents to check in with their students and offer to help if they seem to be falling behind.
Yeah, there's a teacher shortage amongst the learning as well. We got to get more people involved in teachers, and I think we have to raise the pay grade as well.
There's a lot of
issues, a lot of issues going into this. So,
a lot of factors taking place, not just here in Connecticut, all across the country. You know, when the pandemic hit, they had to switch immediately into
and some schools were able to do that with a
learning.
flip of a switch, while other schools it took months to do that.
Yeah, the gap with technology was significant. Some students didn't have access to Chromebooks, right? That's what they're...
Right, and the internet in general.
Right.
So it was a really tough situation out there. So anyway, a farewell to the fallen. Last night, the New England Patriots helped honor Lieutenant Dustin DeMonte and Sergeant Alex Hamzy.
Yeah, their families stood by on the field at Gillette Stadium during a very special tribute in Foxborough.
Tonight, the New England Patriots welcome the Hamzy and DeMonte families, their friends, and more than 50 members of the Bristol Police Department as we honor these heroes for their service. Please join us now.
Yeah, the tribute was followed by a moment of silence before kickoff. Sergeant Hamzy was a lifelong Patriots fan. Lieutenant DeMonte, Dolphins fan. He was actually honored during the game last weekend.
Yep.
Dozens of members of the police department were also there to show their support, which is just awesome.
Yeah, they sent, I think, more than 50 members.
I think it was like 51.
Bristol Police Department up on a bus. So, you know, the Kraft family was very generous in making sure that they all got the opportunity to go and show some
Which is
support.
good because, you know, I was listening to some of the sound bites from some of the police officers in Bristol, and they said, you know, this is the type of experiences that they need to bond and to get through this type of tragedy and to grieve together.
To have those opportunities to be able to grieve and to get through and
to share stories and just to talk about the tragedy. So we're thinking about you guys, and we're glad you had that opportunity last night. Unfortunately,
they didn't see a win at
They didn't
Gillette.
see a win.
I know. I woke up.
It was a tough game.
Tough is not.
It's not an adjective.
So can I tell you, I woke up to so many text messages overnight.
Saying your team stinks.
Just so brutal. Okay, so the Patriots obviously lost badly to the Chicago Bears at home. Returning starter Mac Jones was benched. Okay, so technically there's some controversy taking place here. We'll get into it. He was taken out second quarter in favor of Bailey Zappi. New England ended up losing 33-14. So
I don't know too much about football. I'm going to ask a stupid question. Are the Bears a competitive team? I'm getting it absolutely not.
Do you see my face right now?
I saw your face. I heard Becky and Adam both weighing in from the control room.
That's why this is so terrible. Like,
so the Bears are not good, but they defeated them.
There was no excuse for this. There was no excuse for this.
Well, I'm sorry.
I could have played football better than them.
Okay, we are going way out there. So,
what do you mean?
No, it says to ask for your reaction to the game in the prompter. I think I've already gotten it.
That was it. I think I could have done a better job.
Now they're going to go up against the Jets, right? The Patriots play the Jets, and the Jets are doing pretty good,
They are.
from what I understand. Hey, Syracuse is playing Notre Dame.
Yes.
This weekend.
So, okay, well, let's talk about the Patriots quarterback controversy in just a second. But I want to address this really quickly because Syracuse, obviously, we're alums, so we're very invested.
That's why this whole set is orange.
Exactly. We have to show our support. No, it's not. First loss over the weekend.
Yeah.
So they're 6-1.
Yeah, they were 21-27 against Clemson, right?
Super close game.
Super close
they
game.
could have won.
You're impressed by my knowledge, aren't you?
I'm really impressed by your college football knowledge,
Thank
for
you.
sure. But so they're already bowl eligible.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
come
it's good.
on.
I'm
It's
rooting
great.
for them, especially since my best friend's son goes to Notre Dame, and I'd like to see Syracuse win.
Yes.
All right, let's take a look at the weather. It's just not good out there again this morning, but at least it's not pouring rain. You'll notice early warning dual-pole radar is scanning the state. For the most part, dry. There is drizzle and there is mist out there this morning. Please don't get me wrong. All right, so as we take a look at the forecast for today, we're talking about temperatures that are going to be climbing probably into the mid to upper 60s. Now, this is Futurecast, okay? It does show a gradual clearing trend, which would be exceptional. So if we get any sun out there today, it's going to be the exception as to rather the rule. But as I said, I spoke to my mom about 45 minutes ago. She said the sun was already coming out in Long Island. Now tonight, the clouds are back with scattered showers. Tomorrow, a big amount of rain goes by just to the east of Connecticut. We're hoping it stays there. And then this is tomorrow night, Kate. Notice the clearing trend that starts taking place. So we're talking about a better day on Thursday. Even Wednesday late afternoon through early tomorrow evening, we're talking about a clearing trend. And so for the rest of the day, again, you'll see that little sun icon at 3 p.m. There could be some limited sunshine around here for inland Connecticut. All right, so that's just a quick check. I'll have another check of your forecast coming up at the bottom of the hour. All right, now listen to this. Apple fans are going to have to be paying more for their subscriptions.
Do you have Apple TV?
Absolutely not.
Oh, we're fired up about this. Do you have Apple Music?
No. Maybe I do. In my car? What do I have? I have CarPlay, Apple CarPlay. Is that right?
That's just when you plug your phone in.
No, it comes up digitally. It automatically starts.
Right, but that's just because you're plugging your phone to connect. It's like Bluetooth.
Okay.
Okay, it's fine.
Grandpa Haney here.
All right, well, anyway, Apple Music and Apple TV Plus going up in price for both monthly and annual payments. Company officials said it's $1, folks. It's $1 jump for Apple Music was because of increased music licensing costs. Will now be $10.99 a month. Apple TV Plus jumped $2 to $6.99 per month. So, okay.
Now I wanted to watch the morning show, which I think they're showing right there.
Yeah, this is a clip from the morning show. It's good. It's a good show.
That doesn't look like the morning show. That looks like a horror show.
I do have Apple TV.
There's the morning show.
Yes, and I also have Apple Music.
Did you watch the morning show?
I'm through the first season. I haven't watched the second yet. I'm so
I know, I'm behind on everything.
You know, I don't watch TV.
I know. I gave you a book today. You should be grateful.
I am grateful. I said thank you.
You did say thank you. But I want to make sure that you are reminded that I did do what I was supposed to do.
You did.
I brought the book in for you.
I know.
It's Where the Crawdads Sings.
Thank you. Good job.
All right, shampoo, dry shampoo. I've never heard of such a thing.
Yes,
but,
you have.
Yeah,
okay,
well.
anyone who uses dry shampoo should check the can. You might have to throw it away. A number of popular brands, including Dove, Nexus, Suave, and Tresemme, have been recalled for potentially containing elevated levels of benzene as a cancer-causing chemical. The amount of benzene exposure from these products wouldn't be enough to cause adverse health issues, but the company Unilever is recalling them out of an abundance of caution. We got a link to the full list up on the Channel 3 app.
I don't use dry shampoo. Sometimes I don't even use wet shampoo. I just roll out of bed.
Well, I mean, you don't no offense, but like it's not like you have
locks.
Right.
Lots of locks.
I use dry shampoo.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you know how much time it takes to wash your hair?
I don't. It takes me 6 seconds.
Yeah, thank you, Becky. It takes a lot of time. It also takes a lot of water.
I'm glad I still have some follicles on my head.
And the hair drying. It's
I know, and the
process.
ironing. I see you in there with your iron. I don't know what you're doing with it, but God bless you. All right, a pop-up store has become a full-time addition to the Department of Children and Families.
Yeah, Marcy Jones is live at the Olive Branch to show us how. Hi, Marcy. Good morning. What do you got there?
Hi, you guys, I was just going to say that they have everything, but they don't have more follicles for Scott, so I guess we'll put that on the wish list for Santa. Oh, quick burn in the morning. All right, so we've got a few things here. We've got some sports paraphernalia. We've also got some amazing costumes, board games, all sorts of toys. This is so fabulous. We're here at the Olive Branch in Glastonbury. This is put on by the Department of Children and Families. It's such a cool way to let a lot of the families that they work with come and shop for their holiday goodies. So instead of just receiving some toys and then giving them to their kids, they get to actually get the shopping bag, do a little shopping, and pick out exactly what is going to be great for their child. But just take a look. We're not even in December yet. We're not even in November yet, and we're already chock full of a lot of amazing things. So we've got so much more exactly how it works coming up. So stay with us.
So I'm very interested to see if they're taking donations and what we could do to actually help, and if they are looking for gently used things or brand new things. So we'll have all of those answers coming up in just a bit.
Yeah, so Scott's got a laundry list of questions.
Laundry list.
Hopefully Marcy has all the answers.
There are just